Hey guys, welcome back to the Struggleville YouTube channel. For this video, I want to talk about an email that Harbor Freight sent out the other day regarding the coronavirus. You're all gonna die. Not likely, but if you are over 80, you are definitely gonna die. So, let's go through this, pull out a few nuggets and tidbits. The thing I thought was really interesting about it is I am on the email list for just a ton of different stores and companies, and I'm in the affiliate networks of these places, and they're the only ones, Harbor Freight, that has sent out anything regarding the coronavirus that I have seen, and I'm getting newsletters from these people and email and lots of correspondence, and nothing about coronavirus. So, I don't know, good, bad, or otherwise, but they're the only ones who have acknowledged coronavirus exists, I guess. And I thought it was interesting from Harbor Freight. So, we're going to read it, talk about it a little bit. It says, as communities begin to feel the impact of the coronavirus, COVID-19, from here on out, I want to call it the Wuhan virus, or Wuhan. We'll alternate. Only because a few days ago on Twitter, I learned, which you never want to learn anything on Twitter, awful place to learn anything, that it is racist to call it the Wuhan virus, which is absolutely ridiculous because it's very common for viruses to be named after a location in which they were first happening, where they started. Don't eat bat soup. Or, if you want to go down the rabbit hole, there's a biological plant factory lab's probably the best word, over there. And now the Chinese are threatening to not send us medical supplies because, all our antibiotics, all our masks, all the medical supplies are made in China now because we're idiots. And there was a publication the other day that said they're threatening not to send us any. Act of war, bomb their asses. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Just a thumb in the eye to the people who think it's racist to call it the Wuhan virus. We're going to, here on out, call it that. I want to share with you the steps we're taking at Harbor Freight Tools to help protect the health and safety of our customers and associates, which is our top priority. We're closely monitoring local and national reports on the evolving impact of COVID-19 Wuhan virus. And, based on guidance from the Centers for Disease Control, CDC, the World Health Organization, and applicable public health agencies, we've developed plans and established a task force that will allow us to respond timely and appropriately. I'm not sure what local and national reports are. Harbor Freight's based in California, but you're sending this out to everyone in the country. Harbor Freight stores are everywhere, so local to whom? I think you could just say national reports. I don't think that part matters. Seems poorly worded to me. Anyway, and I think the task force thing is kind of funny. Like, do you really need a task force? It sounds like a SWAT team. Like, is there going to be like people in riot gear and stuff that if a store has coronavirus, they're going to break in and, clear it out? It's probably some guy at a cubicle named Jeff. And if you get any reports of coronavirus in your store, call Jeff. Jeff's going to handle it. It's a team, a task force. I don't know. It's odd. Our housekeeping and sanitation efforts in our stores have been greatly expanded. Hell, they should have done that way before coronavirus came out. Have you smelt Harbor Freight sometimes? The new stores, I got to say, are pretty nice. But a lot of times a Harbor Freight goes into an old store that was something else before. And it has this odd chemical rubber combination smell that maybe some housekeeping and sanitation efforts would have been beneficial a long time ago. So maybe this is a good thing. We are frequently disinfecting often touched surfaces such as door handles, countertops, keypads, restroom surfaces, shopping carts, and baskets. We're asking all of our associates, and we urge everyone to follow the CDC guidelines to prevent the spread of the infection. So I do want to go to a Harbor Freight and just see if I notice. There's a task force going on here. So if there's an entire task force somewhere, I expect at least one employee at all times to have a rag and a spray bottle. Or at least a spray bottle. I don't know if the rag would be beneficial. Spray bottle. I want to see some spray going on. I want to see, bugs that just die midair because there's such a thick fog of a bleach combination that's just killing everything. I want to go out with worse respiratory issues than when I went in from the mist of the disinfectant in the air. No, but seriously, I want to see at least one employee with a spray bottle when I walk in. And I'm going to check the bathrooms and see if there's any soap in the dispenser. because half the time it's empty. Wash your hands. We don't have soap. Okay, well, then don't. Cold water. Good enough. Where do we end off here? Oh, yeah, the housekeeping efforts. Okay. We feel deeply for those who have been affected. I wonder if they feel deeply for those who have been affected by the flu, because that has killed a lot more people so far than Wuhan virus. Thankfully, as of now, we are not aware of any associate contracting Wuhan virus. But we have implemented guidelines that instruct any associate who may develop symptoms or come into contact with infected individuals to stay home and follow the CDC's instructions. And impacted associates will be compensated for their missed work hours. First off, they're saying that if you think you may have symptoms of the Wuhan virus, they're going to compensate you for your missed work hours. If I was a Harbor Freight employee, I would be calling today saying, I think I have Wuhan virus. I think I do. I got the sniffles. It might just be a cold. I don't know what it is, but it's probably Wuhan virus. I'm going to stay home and you're going to still pay me. I would 100% take advantage of this, because why the hell not? Seriously though, all these efforts to not spread it, although, appreciated, it seems inevitable that it's just not going to work, because, now look, there's all these reports here and there, and you don't know what's really the truth and what's just people talking, but here's some things that I heard that makes me think, you're not going to stop. This is ridiculous. Okay, so can live on surfaces for up to 9 days. So that's why you have all this disinfectant getting sprayed everywhere. Do you see the trucks in China where there's like driving down the road spraying who knows what the hell it is out of these trucks? If it's going to kill, it can't be healthy. That can't be healthy. Anyway, that's why they're spreading all this stuff around. But so it can live on surfaces for 9 days. But then I've also heard that people can have it for 2 weeks without even showing any symptoms or not even knowing it. So if everything you touch could potentially get contaminated because you're coughing on your hands and you're wiping it on stuff and you're sneezing and you're doing all this. But if you could have the thing for 2 weeks without knowing it, you're spreading it all over the place, and then it affects everyone differently. So people over 80, hey, you're going to die. I mean, it's just what's happening. Sorry. But if you're under 80, you're probably going to live, but it seems like some people just think they have a cold. I've had a cold for 3 weeks. I probably have I almost called it the wrong Wuhan virus. I probably got Wuhan virus. Some damn Chinese person gave me a disease. I've never been to China. How did this happen? Globalism. It's great. Everyone loves it. There's nothing wrong with globalism. What could ever possibly be bad about globalism? It's all rainbows and sunshine. Anyway, we're getting off track here. So some people are just going to feel like they have a cold. I saw one of the guys that was on one of the cruise ships. He had it, and they quarantined him, but he said he had one night where he had a fever, and then after that, all he's had was a cough. Otherwise, he wouldn't think he was sick at all. And I'm thinking, no one's going to have a cough and immediately be thinking, oh man, I got to get tested for this Wuhan virus. I definitely have Wuhan virus. I got a cough. No, they're still going to go to work and they're still going to live their life because it's like, I got this nagging cough. It's annoying the hell out of me, but I'm still going to get stuff done. Meanwhile, they're infecting like thousands of people. What are you going to do? Seriously? Except for take advantage of it when your employer tells you that they're going to pay you anyways. Let's really not go down that rabbit hole. I understand what you're trying to do and you don't want to spread the disease and blah, 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 but let's work equals pay. You work, you get paid. You work, you get paid. You don't work, you don't get paid. I prefer that system of life. Because otherwise you're going to have a lot of people just take advantage, as I suggested earlier. At this time, all of our stores are open for business during their regular hours to meet the needs of our customers. If we become aware of any condition, let's not mention the fact that if they had to close a bunch of stores, they're losing millions of dollars. They're just here to meet the needs of the customers. This is socialism. It's not capitalism or anything. If we become aware of any condition in any store that would make it unsafe, please rest assured that we'll close the store until those conditions have been addressed. Now that's extremely vague. Any condition in any store, what qualifies as a condition? If a customer comes in the store and then somehow they find out a couple days later, oh, this person tested positive for Wuhan virus, does that mean they're going to close that store? Is that a condition in which you close the entire store because a couple of days ago, which doesn't matter now how many people have been in and out of that store, someone tested positive for Wuhan virus? Or an employee? You got a full-time employee working there 8 hours a day. They're all part-time. There's no full-time. You know what I mean, though. So you got some guys or girl, whatever, working there for hours and hours, and then they get tested positive. That cat's out of the bag now, fool. What are you going to do? Is there like a quota? Okay, if 20 people get coronavirus at this store, we got to shut it down. If we're just at 19, we're safe. Good to go. It's only 19. Now, I guess the nursing home thing, what was that? Like 20 people have died and 70 employees have coronavirus? Now, they got a situation that maybe they should just burn that place down. Again, the health and safety of our customers and associates are our top priority, and we're committed to doing our part to help keep you safe. Do they sell masks there? Or hand sanitizer? I'm pretty sure Harbor Freight has masks. If they want to do their part, they have millions of dollars. They should just give them away for free. Why not do a free item coupon on masks? That'd be doing your part, sucker. Give them away, one per customer. People got to be safe, got to be healthy. It's your top priority. Top priority. Give them a mask. Make everyone wear a mask as they walk in the door. Like, you get a mask, you get a mask, you get a mask. Have one of your task force people walking around the store like, hey, get your damn mask on! Why'd you take your mask off? All right, well, that was Eric Schmidt. Smid. It's Eric. He can't spell his own last name. He just signs Eric. All right, guys, that's it. A little fun with the Wuhan virus. Because why the hell not? Gallows humor. Let's go. Thanks for watching, guys. Give the video a like, subscribe for another subscriber. I'll see you guys next time.